Nowruz is one of my favorite times of the year. It's a holiday that brings people together of all religious backgrounds and ethnicities to celebrate the first day of spring and the first day of the Persian calendar. Hundreds of millions of Iranians around the globe will be celebrating this holiday, including over 1 million Iranians living now in the United States of America. And at a time when there's so much turmoil in the world, it's wonderful to be here to celebrate spring and the Persian New Year with all of you. I wish all the best to you and your families in supporting such a joyous holiday event. And I want you to know I'm just a phone call away for any concern you may have, either individually or programmatically or any way. I'm thrilled to celebrate Nowruz with you. Thank you.
If I may add that Congresswoman Maloney is also a co-sponsor, honorary co-host of the 1,000 Years of the Persian Book exhibition that's happening at the Library of Congress. You're going to hear about it in a little bit, but she is also one of the co-hosts. We thank her for that as well. Thank you so much. If I could introduce Congressman Honda from California. He has been an amazing supporter of our community. The first person who really sponsored this, who started this for us, and thank you so much for that. And he is also one of the honorary co-hosts of 1,000 Years of the Persian Book. So thank you so much for helping us celebrate the year.
Nowruz Mubarak. Happy Nowruz. And as something like that. Has said that back in 2009 we passed the very first resolution recognizing Nowruz. And when I heard about it, I said, "You guys been around for such a long time. How come we never did it before?" So I said, I took advantage of the situation. Because as soon as I learned something new, I tried to implement it or internalize it. So it was a pleasure and it was an honor to be able to do that. A few years before that, I had learned about Cyrus the Great and the symbol in which was inscribed the universal human rights. And they didn't make a distinction on religion, gender, orientation, or anything. It just said, you know, every person had the right to have that respect and protection. And so if anybody ever says to you in this country that, you know, the folks from overseas or some countries overseas can never become a democracy, you just have to teach them and say, you know what, the very first Declaration of Universal Human Rights was 539 years before Christ was born. And so, and that takes you a little bit back, right? And I guess it was discovered in what year was it?
1879.
1879. Okay, so if people haven't learned that by then, since then we got a lot of educating to do, and I think that the community is going to have a task in your hands, and so is Congress. And so we're very proud to be part of your celebration. We're proud of being part of the rolling out of the activities in the Library of Congress, and we should take advantage of it. And we should also let people know and teach people the things that you're all about, because I think that when you really think about it, the values, the teachings, even the fact that Nowruz is about renewal, and looking at the 7 items, it tells you about rebirth, and it tells you about reflection of yourself and trying to set aside those things that need to be set aside and move forward and be rebirthed like some of the blooming flowers that we see in the cherry blossoms. So it's about regenerating and reinvigorating our own lives and the faith that we have in ourselves. And so I just want to say thank you for sharing your culture, your history, your knowledge, and your humanness with the rest of the world and with this country. Again, let me say thank you.
Thank you.